Today I'm going to offer a meditation with the undercurrent and the idea of generosity. Did you know that one act of generosity can reduce anxiety by tenfold? Yeah. Most of the time we go through our life like, oh, I need to get this. Oh God, I've got to get into this meditation now. I really need it. But what if you came in like, I'm going to offer my presence here as an act of generosity? You have a precious human life. You're breathing in and out oxygen. We're all sharing oxygen right now. The earth is being generous with us, offering us oxygen. We have water. This is another act of generosity. Yeah, that's an act of generosity, just taking in a sip, looking around the room, seeing others here. Your breath is an act of generosity, and your mindfulness. So let's begin. Let's practice generosity and mindfulness of the breath and the body. So begin by being generous with yourself. It takes several minutes to kind of come into the space of being quietude, and transitioning from what you were doing before to what you're doing now is a different activity. It's a much more refined activity. So it takes some time, many breaths. Just stay with the breath as much as you can, breathing in a way that feels really nourishing for you. And noticing if there's that sort of grasping after the sense of peace. And if you can transform that intention into more of an offering. What if the peace that you're seeking is already here? You're offering yourself to the arms of peace. And what we're doing as a gentleness, a gentle reminder, is placing our mind alongside the breath by feeling the breath all the way in and all the way out. And if you have a tendency to fall asleep or to get drowsy, just be aware of that possibility. And you can actually just lift your chin just a quarter of an inch or a little bit up. It allows the breath energy to flow. Contributes to more ease with the breath. Because we're also being aware of our whole body in and with the breath. And just noticing also in the quietude if there's any resistance or pushing away of experience. That too is experience. So just feeling into whatever is happening. And this is a practice. We're experimenting. Letting yourself be with what is an act of generosity. And sometimes too, you can just lightly place your tongue behind your teeth, noticing if you need to swallow. Just checking in to see if you're being stingy with yourself. Because if you're feeling some good, pleasant sensation from the breath, you can actually spread that. You can spread that around in the body and offer that to any areas of tension. Letting yourself breathe in fully and completely. Just deepening in your connection with the breath and the body, bringing the mind and body together with the breath. It's a really profound act of generosity. Now, if the mind has wandered off and it seems like whatever's happening in the mind is just so interesting, just feel into the sensations of that. And you don't want to like yank the mind back, but gently invite the mind. Come on. Let's do the work of feeling the breath. And if you're having some very unpleasant sensations, you also have choice. You can choose to focus on perhaps a neutral area outside of the pain or unpleasant area. This is also very generous. Breathing in and breathing out in a way that's neutral so that you can sustain your attention and you can relax and stay focused and alert. Usually before you drop off into sleep or you wander, there's about 8 or 10 impulses in the mind that are reinforcing a view that's more scarcity orientated about the practice. It's very interesting. So you can stay interested by being generous to seeing all that's arising in this moment. So just check in. What is your state, your emotional state like now? If you've come into a place of more generosity, it's also good to take a moment to reflect on what you did. How did you get there? It's just like when you go on a hike and you find a really great picnic spot, the beautiful view. You want to remember how you got there so you can get there again. As you refine your skills of generosity and kindness. May we each understand the importance of our lives, meeting inevitable difficulties throughout the day with a little more patience, kindness, understanding, and generosity. May we each cultivate our inner wisdom, our self-respect, and compassion to serve as sources of healing in our troubled world. And may we all free our hearts and minds to awaken further each day.